So then guys, with the iPhone 17 models and the iPhone Air being out for a month now, the great news is there's still loads of leaks and rumors coming in for the next generation iPhone 18 Pro Max. And I want to tell you about all these leaks today, and you never know in the near future, because a lot of you guys like to comment this below. I might make a video on the iPhone 19, the 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and so on. You never know. But today, let's focus on the iPhone 18 Pro Max, and the main thing I want to target this week is all about the actual cameras, because we've had two big leaks in this week, and let's get started with that straight away. So the first leak we've had in right here is from ET News. Now this is a Korean website, and they've confirmed the big highlight of the iPhone 18 Pro and the iPhone 18 Pro Max is all to do with the main lens camera. It's gonna get a variable aperture camera put inside of it. Now, just in case you don't know what a variable aperture means, what this essentially means is if you've got a DSLR camera right now, if you looked into the lens and when someone's trying to focus with it, you have that bit what you can twist on the top. When you twist that bit, the lens actually gets smaller and bigger inside it. You actually see like this black moving inside, and this controls the amount of light coming into the camera. It also helps with the focus, and it also helps with, say, distancing as well. So this brings things that are much more clearer into shot if things are a bit more up front or things that are a bit more further back. You can adjust this. Now, right now, we do have a digital variable aperture inside of an iPhone, and it does do quite a good job. But if you actually had a proper aperture inside of it, you can imagine you're going to get far better results. But one of the big highlights that go along with this is also controlling the amount of light that's coming into the sensor. So, for example, if there's lots of light, if you're on a bright day, you can actually adjust this to let in less light come into the actual sensor. Or you can do it the opposite way around. So, for example, if it's a really dull picture, if you're out somewhere in the night, in the evening, and it's low light, you can adjust that the aperture will be wider here, so it lets in more light. Now, hopefully what Apple will also do is give us some pro tools to work with that variable aperture, because if they do, then this will really help that you can actually set how you want your photos to look, how bright you want to make them look, or how not bright you want them to make them look. So you'll get that more control on this, and this definitely makes sense for a pro type of iPhone this time round. So this is fantastic news that this is also happening. But then also to go alongside this camera news that we've heard right here, it looks like that Apple are already deciding to choose who their suppliers are going to be for this iPhone camera. So this is also crazy news that we're 11 months in advance, and already Apple are looking to go to suppliers to get them already lined up to make the iPhone next year. So this is also great news to hear that things are moving along quite fast already. So I, for one, I'm really excited to see this news right here. But then the next question you're going to be asking about is what other changes are we going to get with the iPhone 18 Pro and also the iPhone 18 Pro Max? Well, one of the big things that I'd say is definitely a given. We're probably going to get some new colors. Maybe we may actually get some colors like you're seeing in these renders right here. We may get a new green color. We've had a green color iPhone in the past before, so maybe we will get this again. Maybe we may finally get a royal kind of blood color as well, red blood color. A lot of people have been wanting this for ages. Hopefully Apple do this, or what Apple may also do is like the iPhone 14 Pro Max, they may bring back a purple again, because they've had this in the past, and this again I think would look absolutely amazing. But we'll have to watch this space officially on what colors we're going to get there. But I would say this, it's probably going to change a bit from the orange color, the cosmic orange we got right now, and also the blue color that we got with the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max. But one thing I would say, there is still no news that we would also get a black Pro phone. I know a lot of you guys have been wanting to have that, but who knows for next year. But first, just quickly guys, I want to tell you about two things. First of all, I've got my own product coming out soon on this channel, what I'm going to be talking about very soon, and it's going to be absolutely awesome. I cannot wait to reveal even more details about this. But the other thing that I want to tell you about is the giveaway we're doing on this channel for this right here. It's for an iPhone 17 Pro Max that I'm giving giving away on an international giveaway to one lucky subscriber in the middle of January 2026. And you can enter into this giveaway right now. There's just 2 things you need to do. The first thing is just put down into the comments below of what technology gear you're hoping to still get in 2025 or even into early 2026. And then the other thing you need to do is watch out for a video that I'll be making near mid-January time, giving you even more details about the giveaway, including when I do the live stream to give this away and also a form to fill in as well. So you want to definitely see that video. So the best thing that you can do to make sure you get that video is to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Plus you also want to be a subscriber because obviously I'm giving this away to one lucky subscriber. The last thing I just want to quickly say to you guys is that sadly there are still lots of scammers and spammers out there. People still impersonating me, telling you to WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram direct message. Please do ignore these people. Better see right here. Please do report them. Now, moving on from this, if we talk about colors still, something else that looks like could also be changing, and that is all to do with the MagSafe glass ceramic back. This is the bay that we have right now on the bottom of the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max. It's the glass square, and it looks like the Apple for the next generation could be making this slightly translucent. So this means that you'll be able to see through slightly into it. So you'd be able to see the MagSafe coil maybe, or maybe even the battery behind it. This is another kind of cosmetic kind of update. It's not a biggie, but obviously I'd say it probably made the phone look a little bit cooler there, but that is another change that we are getting with this iPhone. So moving on from this, just a couple more leaks I want to cover, and that is the next one is all to do with the dynamic island on the iPhone. Remember the dynamic island got introduced to us for the iPhone 14 Pro and the 14 Pro Max, and really it stayed the same all the way up to the 17 and the Air model that we have right now, but it looks like the next generation, the dynamic island, could be getting a bit smaller. It's not going to get rid of it completely. We're not just going to have a hole punch camera. Nope, we're going to have to wait a little bit longer for that, but it looks like the island is going to get shrunk down a bit, mainly probably because the Face ID cameras behind it can be shrunk down now, and so this means that obviously dynamic islands can be made smaller. The great news is that if you're watching your content on your phone, you won't have so much of a big kind of island sitting on the side of your phone or the top of your phone if you're watching it vertically. So this is really good news to hear that Apple are planning to shrink this down, but most likely we'd still get that same 18 megapixel camera at the top of the iPhone 2, so no changes there really. But then something else what looks like it's going to be also changing with the iPhone is to help with the battery life, and it looks like the introduction of say an N2 chip is going to come along. So this would mean that we would have another networking chip, probably even more efficient than what we have with the N1, and potentially we could have say a C2 or a C2X inside of the phone too. Remember we have the C1X in the iPhone Air, and we also have the C1 normal in the iPhone 16e. So the next generation of this looks like it could be coming to the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and with this it would help with battery life. So this is great news to hear here that we would get that and it would be better, because I know a lot of you people always want better battery life out there. But really guys, that is the latest and greatest that we have on the iPhone 18 Pro and the iPhone 18 Pro Max. Are you excited for it? Are you going to get one next year? Well, let me know in the comments below. And on that note as well guys, it's time to wrap up the video too, so if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. As always, if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell too. Until next time guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.